Alright, in this video we're going to do something very similar to what we did in the last section, but we're going to be solving problems algebraically instead of using graphing. Okay? Now there's actually two ways to do this, and so I'm going to show you both of them and you can choose which way you'd like to do it. Some people like it one way, some like it another way, and so we'll just do it like this. 3y equals 4. Here is my system. Alright, if I get too far ahead, just pause, catch up, and then you can keep going with the video. Now, one way is called substitution. That's the first way I'm going to show you how to do it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a formula and I'm going to use it to substitute, you can tell that's the beginning of the word, into the other equation. So the first one looks pretty easy to me, and I'm just going to solve it for x. Doesn't matter which one, but I'm going to go ahead and solve it for x. If I take that first formula, x minus 2y equals negative 1, I can add 2y, and x is 2y minus 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute this into the other equation, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in there. So I'm going to have 2 times 2y minus 1 minus 3y equals 4. And what's going to happen is you'll notice I don't have two different variables. Now I have only one variable and I can solve. So if I multiply through, remember I'm going to multiply like this. That's 4y, 2 times 2 is 4 times y, minus 2 minus 3y equals 4. So if I take 4y minus 3y, that is just y minus 2 equals 4. Let me do that again. Notice this one and this one have y. 4y minus 3y, 4 minus 3 is 1. So that's 1y, minus 2 equals 4. Letters on one side, numbers on the other. So I'm going to add 2. So y equals 6. So y equals 6. So if y equals 6, so xy, y is equal to 6, then why don't I go ahead and just take the y and plug it back in and see what I get? So if I put this time, using this same formula, 2x minus 3y equals 4, if y equals 6, that means that 2x minus 6 times 3 is 18 equals 4. And so to solve that, letters on one side, numbers on the other, that means I got to add 18. 18 to this side. 18 and 4 is 22 equals 2x. Divide by 2. X is 11. 11 and 6. If I really want to know if I got the right answer, then what I can do is take both of these numbers and put them back in the first formula, and I should get right answers. So 11, that's your x, this is your y, minus 2 times 6 equals negative 1. Let's see if that's right. 11 minus 12 equals negative 1. Is 11 minus 12 negative 1? Yes, it is. So I know these are the right numbers. A quick review. In substitution, I take one formula. I solved it for one of the letters. Doesn't have to be x. I could have solved for y. But since I saw x was alone, there was only one of them, I solved it for x. And then I plugged that x right into something else. Okay, so I put x equals all of that. I put it in place for the x. Multiplied through and solved, I got one answer. Then I took that answer and I plugged it in back into that same formula, solved it and got the other answer. So I ended up getting an x and a y by substituting. Now that's one way to solve this problem called substitution. Let's try the other one real quick. Okay, I'm going to take the same formulas, take out all this extra stuff, and this time I'm going to use what is called elimination. I want to eliminate something out of the formula. So you might remember this when I start doing it, but we're going to look at these two formulas, and I want to get something to disappear. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this line by something, or this line by something, or both lines by something to make something disappear. Well, I see that there's a 2x and an x here. If I multiply this whole line right here by -2, so that means I'm going to take this times everybody inside. Watch what happens. Minus 2x, that's these two. A minus times a minus is a plus 4y. And a minus is a plus equals 2. So I did it to everything inside. If I put the other one right under it and look at them, minus 2x is now gone. Minus 2x and plus 2. They eliminated each other. How did I know to do that? Well, I saw a 2x. To make a minus 2x up here, I just multiplied the whole line by -2x. Now let's see what happens. 4y minus 3y is 1y equals 6. 4 minus 3 is 1. Now, if I'm correct, yeah, that's right. A while ago, we had y was equal to 6. We're going to get the same answer. And so, as soon as I get y equals 6, all I have to do is take that number and plug it in somewhere, and I can get the answer to the other one. All right? So if I take 6, and let's just pick this formula right here, 2x minus 3y equals 4. If y is 6, then 2x minus 6 times 3 is 18 equals 4. And I'm going to have to add 18 to put the numbers together. That's 22 equals 2x. Divide by 2, x is 11. You'll notice I got the same exact answer that I did a while ago. One of these ways may be easier to you than the other. If you like substitution, then do substitution. If you like elimination, do elimination. Now let me explain elimination one more time. When I have my two lines, I look for something that I can multiply the whole line by to get something to cancel. So minus 2x and 2x would cancel, and then I just added down. So I added down like this. So 4y minus 3y was y. 2 and 4 is 6. So I just added. And then I got this answer. As soon as I got that answer, I plugged it into one of the formulas, and I got the other answer. If I want to check my work, take both of those answers, plug them back into the other equation, the original equation, or this equation, doesn't matter. It should come out equal, and then I know I've done it right. In the next video, you'll get to try it out. Now remember, you can do substitution or elimination. It doesn't matter. There's two ways you get the same answer, but it's your choice on how you work it. Good luck. See you in the next video.